all my life I've been told to not procrastinate, that procrastinating isn't good. But one thing I've learned from reading chapter 4 out of the originals is that procrastination isn't always a bad thing, because some of the best speeches or work comes from those who wing it and wait till the last minute to do it. On page 95 in chapter 4, it states that procrastination may be the enemy of productivity, but it can be a resource for creativity. That stood out to me because I am a procrastinator. I wait till the very last minute when it comes to doing almost everything. I'm really bad about like my homework, especially if it's like a paper that I have to write. I will wait till the very last minute to start writing it, which isn't always a good thing, but I mean, I've been fine, and sometimes like that's where my best work comes from, is when like I wait to do it, because then I'm like, okay, I have to get it done and it has to be good, so I can't just like overthink what I'm trying to write. As well as I usually wing a lot of my presentations. So on page 100, the section that starts, it's called On a Wing and a Prayer, talks about how winging speeches or projects can be a good thing. It talks about how Martin Luther King Jr. winged his I Have a Dream speech, and that's a really important speech from our history. I usually wing my speeches when especially this one, like I will write down bullet points of what I want to say, but like I just kind of go with it and don't write it out, because I know like I won't say what I write out. I'll just go off of what I based on like some bullet points and points that I want to make throughout my speech. And one of the last things that stood out to me was that on page 113 it stated that good things come to those who wait, and that's something I've always been told, along with don't procrastinate. But sometimes I don't always have the patience to wait for things, but I've realized that it's better to wait. And so in conclusion, that like I know many of us have been told like don't procrastinate, don't wait, but procrastination isn't as bad as it may seem.